Welcome to Frosty Licks with Sean Daniel, where the only thing frostier than the licks is the look I get from my friend's wife after eating all the baby's graham crackers when it was really only half the box. So what's frostier than taking all the minor chords in a key and making a little riff lick out of it? It's going to sound like this. So we've got here our three minor arpeggios. We're doing this in the key of A minor, key of C major, and those minor chords are going to exist on the 2, 3, and 6, like I always say, which is going to be a D minor chord, an E minor chord, and an A minor chord, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, 2, 3, and 6, okay? Now the order we're going to do them is going to be the 6th chord first. So we're going to start with the 5th fret on the low E string. This is going to be an A minor arpeggio, super simple. All you do is you take the 1st, 3rd, and 5th notes of the A minor scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5. So 5E, 8E, 7A. The notes are A, C, and E. It's a good thing to maybe start thinking about the names of those notes. What we're going to do is we're going to take these notes and play them in a different order. Instead of going 1, 3, 5, we're going to go 1, 5, 3. Okay? Flipping this whole world around like Frosty turned upside down. 1, 5, 3. And then now we're going to jump into another minor chords arpeggio. If you notice, the 5th fret on the low E string is an A. The string right under that is the 5th fret on the A string, which is a D. So that same arpeggio shape, 1, 3, 5, 1 flat 3, 5 in the major scale, is going to happen right here on the D note, D, F, A. Same shape. You can do this in any key, the 6th chord to the 2 chord, right? This is just in the key of C. If you're in the key of D, everything would be 2 frets higher. 6th chord, 2 chord. I don't even have to know that the 6th chord here is a B. I can just kind of follow these patterns along. So the first time, we switch those numbers up to go 1, 5, 3. Then we're going to go to the 2 chord, 5, 3, 1. Okay? So starting to kind of think about these numbers within a scale is super helpful. Even though it can be, if you don't have it down, it can be really confusing. Like, play the 5, 3, 1 of the 2. Right? That makes no sense without context. So the context is the intervals of a scale, 1, 3, and 5, of a minor arpeggio. We can mix those up. We can go 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, however you want to do it. And then if we go to the 2 chord, this would be represented as a Roman numeral 2. That would be D. We're going to play D's section, 5, 3, 1. All right, so for A, we have 1, 5, 3 into D's 5, 3, 1. It can be kind of tricky if you've never done this kind of stuff before, but it's really good practice just to maybe kind of circle around until you really get your hands kind of underneath that arpeggio. Then after that, we're going to slide into the 3rd chord, C, D, E, E minor. So, same thing is repeated, 1, 3, 5 of an E minor, 7A, 10A, 9 right here. And we're going to lead us back to the first part, in A, because we kind of started in A minor. You could say this is in A minor. So after we go A's chord, 1, 5, 3, D's chord, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, root. Okay? You don't even have to think of these as 3 different chords. You can think of this as maybe just one kind of movement around an A minor. But it's kind of a cool way to get back into the A minor chord. You could even kind of switch it up with maybe like the chord version of this. Be those chords. A minor, D minor, E minor, A minor. Same with A minor. So it's just kind of like a way that maybe using those notes inside an arpeggio tends to lend itself into a lead lick, but those are the chords behind it, and there will always be chords behind any kind of lick or melody that you play. That's why it's really helpful to learn arpeggio shapes, because it helps you transfer between those shapes, and I think that's an important component to lead playing, just as being able to move the chord shapes was important to like learning your first chords and getting those around to play songs. So Hopefully that wasn't too frosty and you bundled up throughout that, because I know it's getting kind of cold in here. But if you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.